Yes guys, welcome back to another video. This is just a little biking video. I thought I'd bring you guys along with me, and during the ride I'll be sitting down and just talking about some biking experiences I've had and just some little things I'd like to achieve during biking, like I said. So, and by the way, this is part of the roof. Not the sirens, that's just typical around here really, but yeah, I just thought I'd bring you along and oh, miles out the frame there. Show you some cool sights on the way and answer some, well, tell you about some things I'd like to achieve, etc, etc. So yeah, I'll see you when I next see you. Only in the north. Oh, this'll do. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, so I just thought I'd stop here guys and just sort of talk through why I sort of started cycling. So I initially started cycling, by the way, wow, this hair, Jesus. Oh, I initially started cycling just as like a commute to work. I was just commuting to work, to and from work. It's only about 5k, but yeah, I thought like I might as well just commute to work because obviously I hadn't passed my driving test, so Katie was just taking us to work every now and then. I thought, you know what, like let's just start cycling to and from work. And yeah, like it just started there. Like I think I've got quite an addictive personality, so when I started cycling, like my first time to work, obviously taking into account getting up at 5 o'clock, a bit out of breath now, just came up like a really steep bank over there and then zoomed down it. But yeah, getting up at 5 AM, cycling into work, being really overweight. It was like, well, I think my first ride took us something like 27 minutes, which like for 5k, I like myself was like, what, like a few like months prior to that I'd ran 5k in about 33 minutes, which isn't great, but still, like I knew, like being on a bike. But there was a lot I didn't know, and I will get onto that later. But anyways, like I just became addicted basically to bettering my time, getting it better, getting faster, being a bit more consistent with the time, because like the first one was 27, then the second one was something like 24 minutes, and then I stayed at 24 minutes, then I got down to like 22 minutes average time, and then yeah, then I ended up basically getting it to a point of like below 20 minutes, which was that was the first aim that I had, was like, let's get to work in below 20 minutes. And then now I am averaging about 18 minutes. The fastest I've done it like all out is, I think it's about 16 minutes 40 something. So I'm pretty pleased with that, considering I only started like recording my times to work back in February. So to get from 27 minutes whatever to 16 minutes in a fastest time, to shave almost 10 minutes off, I was honestly buzzing. I remember literally getting to work and giving it like the fist pump. So yeah, I sort of became addicted to the thrill of getting faster, just going to work, and then I got addicted to just pushing the boundaries, pushing how far I could go. I also remember back in February after work on a Friday, similar to today, going up to, I think I'll put it in the video on the way back, because there was a load of cyclists around there and I didn't really want to whip the camera out. But on the way back, I'll say this was the point, guys. This was where I rode to, and then I rode home, and it was only about 22k. And honestly, it took me, like, I think it was nearly 3 hours to do 20 odd k. And like, it's not all about time. That's something that I do want to stress, is like, if you were watching this and you are new to cycling, like, honestly, don't stress about your time. Just get out there. Someone at work said that to me when I told them that I was recording my time. Was just, I was like, oh, I only done it in this today, and they were like, honestly mate, just don't stress about your time. Sorry about that. Don't stress about your time. Just stress, honestly, just stress about getting out on your bike. I keep hearing weird noises. It is just nature, but I'm like, what's that? Who's that? But yeah, like, just stress about getting out on your bike, and the results, like, you will get faster, your cardio will get so much better. Like, that 21k, honestly, no one really tells you in cycling about, like, the short rides. Oh, that's a horrible angle. It's about getting comfy, but no one tells you in cycling, like, the short rides can really add up for your long rides. So although you might only just be doing 5k to and from work, it's still 10k a day, you know, like, you're still doing 10k a day. And if you're just constantly getting better, then eventually, like, when you build up to go on these big rides, your body will just be a bit more used to it. Your legs especially will be more used to it. Because I remember doing that, like, 20 odd k ride, was just up the concert, and Jesus Christ, I was like, I got home, I was sat on the kitchen floor, I was like to my little sister, I was like, oh, could you go and get us some clean clothes please, so I can get changed down here. And I got home and I was so bonked, as like, seen that cyclists call it. And yeah, like, that was another thing, just not being, I wasn't really prepared. I do fast as well as part of, like, my weight loss journey. I do fast, so yeah, I went to work on a work day on a Friday. I work 8 till 12, and yeah, I hadn't ate all day, and then I went out on that bike ride, and Jesus Christ. So yeah, my job is just, like, it's really demanding on the body. So, like, to fast all day and then come out on this bike ride with, like, really no experience. Like I say, I just started that week, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go see how far I can go. It turns out I got about 15k away from work, and then I was like, it wasn't even that, it's probably about 10. And then I remember getting home and just feeling a little bit like, damn, like, I thought I was so much fitter than this. But it is just about getting out there every day, really, and just pushing yourself. That's the main thing. Just push yourself. Say, oh, I want to get better. Look at it in the short term as well. That's the thing. Like, no one looks at things these days in a short term. Everyone goes to the gym for a week and comes back and thinks, why the hell don't I look like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? You know, I've ate me rice and chicken. I've cut me calories, which is the first mistake, and then I've had protein shakes. It's like they think protein shakes just will magnificently grow you all these muscles, but it's just a lot of things in life. I think when I've grown up, this is a bit deep now, but, like, you start looking at things in the long picture. Sorry about that, guys, I just got a bit boisterous with some sheep. But yeah, like, it's just about looking at things in the long term, really. And I think too many people just don't look at it. Like, I know this is getting deep, but it's about, like, for example, that first bike ride, that long one where I got out in under 20 odd k and it took us like 2 hours. It's about, well, next time I do that 20k, let's do it in under 2 hours, or like 2.5 hours, whereas when it took us nearly 3 hours. It's about really just sticking at it, and knowing that results will come eventually with time and a bit of effort, you know. Like, it's not about just getting out there and, you know, achieving your goals straight away. And I think that's one thing that with cycling I have learned. Like, I have always liked and preferred cardio opposed to weights in the gym. Like, I'd done like 1.5 years solid in my first weight loss 3 years ago or so. I just done pure cardio, so I think that's why I have fell in love with bike. And as I say, I think you might have just seen my bike in the beginning. I'll just turn the camera around now. Yeah, it's just a Carrera bike. It, you know, like, that was one thing. It's quite a cheap bike. I think it was about £450, maybe it's a bit cheaper, but it's done the job for us over this last year, really. Like I say, I didn't really start taking cycling majorly serious until the beginning of this year. I got the bike last year, then started cycling, then once summer ended, apologies, I just like it just went in the garage, and I stopped cycling to work, and then I picked it back up, like I say, in February once the snow and stuff had cleared. I mean, it's still really poor weather. I mean, it's May and it's fairly dark and dingy today, so yeah, I mean, we're currently just under an hour into the ride. Obviously it took a bit longer to get a bit further, get a bit shorter of a distance today. It has taken a bit longer because I have got the camera out and I have went slow. I don't think I've actually mentioned, but I do film on a Canon G7X, and one thing I have learned this bike ride is I need to get a GoPro for the biking videos, because let me tell you, like, holding this camera, I am like going so slow. I've like gripped it, so some of the footage might be a bit shaky, or hopefully it turns out alright. But yeah, I need to get a GoPro to go on the front of the bike. I did buy an attachment for the bike, but it's like scratched the bottom of the camera, so I was like, oh, I'm not even going to bother risking it, because like I say, I want to do so much more with the camera, and if like a cycling video was to ruin it. So like I say, I just keep stopping at certain points and getting the camera out to have a little chat. Yeah, so that was how I started cycling, really, guys, just sort of commuting to work. I know we got off on a bit of a tangent of like deep stuff, but yeah, like it really just started commuting to work and wanting to better my time. And then once I got past that 20-minute, got below that 20-minute mark, it really became like, how far can I go in a week? How far can I go in one journey? And the furthest I've done so far is, I think, wait there, I'll have a quick check. Oh, I've actually got Strava open, so I can't. So, but I want to say it's like 60 or 70, 65 to 70k. I think it might be like 67, 68k. But yeah, like I just want to keep getting further. I think today I'm going to try and do a 50k. I might go a bit further and see where we get. Change of plan, actually, guys. I was just going to cycle a little bit further and talk a little bit further down the route about sort of things I've learned cycling. But I've just decided, you know what, this is a nice place for a stop off. So I'll just talk about here. So yeah, like, there's some simple things. There's a sheep going absolutely wild at me, just staring at us, just barn away. But yeah, just some things that I've learned, like, there's so much with cycling that I just didn't even realise. Like, even just simple things like having water cages, like water bottles on your bike, and having a cycling jersey, which obviously I've not got at the minute. I'm just rocking a Green Bay Packers jersey. Like having a backpack on your back all the way, like on these routes, no matter how far you're going, like it does weigh down on your back eventually, and obviously it will slow you down as well. So like, I think some things that I just want to get, like I have made a list at home. So the first thing that I want to get is a GoPro, just for these videos, which there will be obviously plenty more of. I want to get a cycling jersey just to store things in the back. Like, I think they're really cool. So yeah, like cycling jerseys, water cages. Something's just going wild behind me. Nature doesn't like me, Cameron. But yeah, like, it's the little things like that I think, like, I didn't realise how effective stuff like that is. Like having the water cages. Wait there, guys, is it? There we go, like the water cages and stuff. Like, they're just things that I need getting on the new bike that I have ordered. The only thing I'm going to give away is my new bike is from Ribble, and obviously I have stated that it's a gravel bike, but I'm going to leave the rest until it comes. It's meant to come in August. I'm buzzing for it. I cannot wait for it to come. I've always wanted a gravel bike since I've sort of known what a gravel bike was. And yeah, like, so yeah, it's just simple things really with cycling that I've learned, like that sort of stuff there, like the jerseys and all that sort of stuff. But so yeah, still here, guys. I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna probably bang out all the sort of things that I wanted to cover today. And another thing is like short-term rides and sort of goals that I want to achieve. So the big goal that I want to achieve is 100k. Obviously I achieved 50k a few weeks back now, maybe close to nearly a month or so ago. But like, and I was absolutely buzzing when I hit 50k, because obviously, like, for how far I've came, like, buzzing to hit 50k. So the next one I want to hit is 100k, maybe 75k. But yeah, like, I don't know, just being in the northeast, like, it is a good area to cycle in. Obviously I know, like, Scotland just up the road is also like a great place to go cycling and do things, but I do think that'll be further in time. Like, I am still like a really beginner cyclist. So yeah, like some things that I just want to achieve. I really want to hit that 100k, and then I'll just probably keep pushing myself from there. But I think another thing that I want to do is just keep pushing, like going out for longer rides on consecutive days, like so sort of doing like, I don't know, 50k a day for a full week. Like I think that would be such a sick thing, like to push my body and push my mind to sort of do 50k, do 50k, do 50k over and over and over again. So I think that would be something that I really want to achieve. I really want to cycle to like places as well. Like I think this will be something when I get the new bike, it will be to sort of cycle to Newcastle. Like I think I could do that on this bike, to be fair. Like I probably will soon, like when the weather gets nice. Like I say, like up here now it probably doesn't look too nice on camera, but like when the sun's out, it is just amazing being here. Like the heat is just pounding on you, so it's like it is a really nice ride. So yeah, like I'd love to go to Newcastle, like ride along the quayside. That would be unreal. Love to cycle the opposite way to this track, which I might do tomorrow if I don't get 50k in today, which takes you towards Sunderland. That takes you through some great places. It's escaping mind what it's called, Penshire Monument. That's like a lovely little site near Sunderland, and then that takes you, the end of the cycle trail is Sunderland Docks, which would be super sick to go there. But I'm sort of just waiting for nicer weather, I think. Like I am such a weather cyclist. Like honestly, like me and Katie have been looking at holidays lately, and I'm just looking for like nice places to go and take my bike, or like rent a bike out there and go on nice cycles. And she's like, nah. But that for me, like when the weather's lush, I'm so motivated to just do things. That's the thing. Like when the weather's like this, I am a bit like, oh, it is hard. But you know, that's part of the journey that I'm on, is just like pushing myself to go out during this weather and doing stuff like this, you know, like stuff for YouTube. Like it just, I don't know, like just pushing myself and keep doing these things. And yeah, so like in terms of just cycling, I want to just keep this strictly cycling. I don't want to go off on little tangents, but yeah, like I want to just hit consecutive rides. Like the plan is to do 50k a day now. It's currently 20 to 2. I've had 2 bagels today for dinner, and I've not got a lot of stuff in my bag, so I will probably turn around soon, and oh, just hit the screen, and head back. Like I say, I think I feel quite miserably. To be fair, I've done 15k, so like by the time I get back to work, that'll be 30k, then it's 5k home, so that'll be 35k. I don't know, like I might just see, like that's the thing, is like I'm out now. I kind of just want to do what I plan to do, and I'll just see. But like I say, I kind of want to go out tomorrow as well. Like Katie's out in the morning sort of doing things. Like I don't know, like I'm just really into cycling, but the weather, like I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but the weather app for the last 3 weeks has just been rain like every day non-stop. So I haven't really got out on the bike. Like this is the first time I've been out on the bike in like a couple of weeks for a long ride, apart from commuting to and from work. So like I kind of want to get out today while the weather's just, it's not nice, like it's just mediocre. It's just like there's not really much wind, which is, the wind muffler hasn't really been tested yet. But yeah, like that's why if you hear this sort of noise, it is just me moving the wind muffler. So yeah, like I think when the weather kicks in, I will definitely be on the bike a lot, and that's another reason that I want a GoPro, because this camera is just far too expensive to risk. Like I say, as soon as I seen it was, we done a test ride with it yesterday just up and down Katie Street, and yeah, like as soon as I seen the bottom was scratched, I was like, nah, like I'm not risking that at all. Like I'm not ruining the camera at all, because like I say, this camera is gonna just come in handy so much, especially when we move in. But yeah, like I think that's, to be honest guys, I think that's about it. Like I've showed my bike, things I've learned, things I'd like to do, short-term goals, how I started cycling. Yeah, I think to be fair, it's going to be quite a lengthy video in fairness. Like there's little clips, some pheasants just going absolutely wild at each other. But yeah, like I think, like I'll put some clips in. It is a nice ride. Like I hope that comes across on the footage, because it is a nice ride, even in this weather. Like how poor the weather is, like there is some nice things to see, there is some cool scenery, and yeah, it's nice being open. Oh, another thing that I do want to do is I do want to travel to London. Now I got this idea from a YouTuber called Theo Baker. Now obviously he's a massive YouTuber compared to me, but cycle to every Premier League stadium in London. I think that would be such a cool thing to do. Like, I support Arsenal myself, I've been down there. Imagine cycling from there to like West Ham Stadium, to Chelsea Stadium, to Tottenham Stadium. But yeah, like, I think that would be so cool. Like, and I might do that here in the northeast, to be fair, you know. Cycling, I mean, Premier League is a stretch, there's only one, so I think going from like Newcastle, like, oh, we cycled through 3 tiers in English football's northeast stadiums, like, I don't know, like, I might just, the 3 big dogs in the northeast stadiums. I mean, you know, Middlesbrough a big dog, let's be honest, but yeah, like Newcastle, Sunderland, Middlesbrough, like, that would be such a sick ride. Like, obviously in London, London's a big place, but I think that ride in general is, I think it's under 100k, all the Premier League stadiums, whereas I feel like the northeast would be, like, so from my house, or Katie's house, or our new house, because I would do that on the new bike, to St James's, to Sunderland, to Middlesbrough, excuse me, I think that would be well over 100k, but like I say, I'm shocking with estimates, so yeah, go to London, cycle through to all the Premier League stadiums in London. That would be super sick to do. That's something that I would love to do. That will definitely be in the summer. There's no way I'd be doing that in the winter. But yeah, like, in terms of cycling stuff on this channel, guys, there's still so much to come. Like, I will pretty much video and vlog every ride that I do, especially if I get a GoPro, which will probably be the end of the month. So yeah, like, this channel, like, there's just going to be so much to come. Like, I've got so many ideas and so many plans. Like, the support on the last 2 videos, like, again, I said it in the last one, but just people taking time out of their days to watch my videos just means so much. Like, I'm actually, like, I can't believe it. So yeah, like, you'll probably see a couple more clips. Made it to WASKERLEY. I am bunking. I'm so glad that I brought some bagels. Oh my god, yeah, I've really underprepared for this. That is the major thing, like, how much cycling can take it out of you. Like, yeah, I'm nearly there. I just can't wait to have a couple of bagels. Blowing, man, absolutely blowing. Can't wait to have some bagels, get me drink downers, and then head back. My freaking earphones, they've died on us, so all I can hear is the wind. Oh, I'm just dreaming of like a big greasy kebab or pizza, which I really shouldn't be. But yeah, we're nearly there. I'll get the camera back out when I'm sat down eating. But yeah, nearly there, guys, nearly there. Alright then, I've made it, guys. I've made it. I honestly don't even care about the views. This is the only view that I care about. Oh, yes. Come to daddy. But yeah, so then, I'll flip the camera around. I've made it. Safe and sound. We have done 21k, so I need to get about another kilometre or 2 in and then turn round. There is like a cafe right the way along there. I don't know if you can see in the distance, like a little house. But yeah, I'm not going there today. Yeah, I'm just really underprepared for this ride today. I think that's one thing in the future that I need to remember if I'm doing a longer ride to really prepare for. But yeah, I'm going to scran this food and this drink, and then I'm just going to turn back round, guys, and I'll pick you back up at the point of where I done 21k, like I said, right at the beginning of February, where I sort of really bonked bad and really noticed how unfit I was. So I'll pick you back up there, and then I'll see you when I'm home and getting some proper food. Don't know how much the camera of this might pick up, but the best thing about WASKERLEY on the way back, it's just all the decline. honestly, all that effort to get there and getting back just takes like no effort whatsoever. Did forget to say as well, this is a good test for the wind muffle, but on a lovely day, this place is just amazing. Like a few weeks ago when I came up, when the sun was out, like it was just incredible looking out over all of this. And obviously where I was sat, and like when I went a bit further the last time along to the cafe, it is just amazing. Oh, bit gravelly bit there, but yeah, like all of that there, look at that, look at that. But yeah, honestly, I know I just had them 2 bagels. I mean, I've had like nearly 1,000 calories in bagels alone today, which is crazy. I mean, it's all I've ate. But yeah, I can't wait to get home and have a coffee more than anything. My eyes are feeling it today. Obviously a long hard, well I say a long hard day at work, it was only 4 hours. What a fraud, what a fraud. But yeah, what a day, man, what a day. It's what it's all about, man. It's what it's all about. Lovely, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, I'll pick you back up, guys, when I next stop. I really am hoping that point isn't too busy. Just for a quick 30 seconds, just to say this was it, guys. This was where I got to realise I have to turn back round and go home when I'm already so thirsty and so hungry. So yeah, I'll pick this back up in a bit, guys. So yeah, this was where I got to that time, guys. Just here, in front of some big old coal thing, when I absolutely bonked. I actually feel quite good now, to be fair. Like, I don't feel too bad, which I'm surprised at. I thought I would feel sick as a dog right now, but no, I feel good. Just excited to get home, get a coffee, get warmed up as well. But yeah, I just thought that would be quite cool to show you where I got to. Probably show you when I get home as well, whereabouts, like how far the ride actually was. So yeah, I'll see you when I'm home, guys. Oh my god, I've had an absolute nightmare. So I'm on the way home. I'm nearly home now, to be fair. I'm nearly back at work. I've just gone to check how many kilometers I've done to see what I need to make up. And look at this. Oh my god, it's not. Basically, it's not picked up that I've started cycling again, all the way from Waskerley. I'm near. Oh, what's hour now? I'm nearly at Anfield Plain, so I'm basically back at work. Which I know that when I get to work, I need to add 21.73 on. And then I know that it's a 5k ride from work. Oh my god, my nose as well. Back to Katie's house. So I'm going to do the math now quickly. So the ride would be 48.46. Oh, I'm just gutted. I'm just gutted that it's not gonna track as a 50k ride. I'm absolutely devastated. Like, I'm not gonna be able to show you and go, oh man. So I need to do an extra, what did I say? An extra basically 1.5k. Fudge. Oh, I'm absolutely sick, like. I just can't believe it's not tracked. Like, that's the best thing with Strava, is normally when you stop and then go, it just picks back up. Anyways, right, I'll catch you when I'm back home now. I just thought I'd stop and show you there as soon as I'd seen, because I'm absolutely devastated. Catch you in a bit. Right, I'm just gonna get 31k and then call it and go back home. Nearly there now. Right then guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I did do the maths. I did about 51.8k just on a post ride walk. Legs don't feel too bad, to be fair, but yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. Buzzing to get the 50k back in just after the last couple of weeks. Oh, that's going to be a blooper. But the poor weather, and was that a bee?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Katie. But yeah, yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and there will be content to come in the next few days as well, and definitely next week. Next week there's a good video planned, so be sure to subscribe, and yeah, give the video a like. Cheers guys, peace.